Charlie, what is going on? It has been a very long time. Hope things have been going well with you. Just hitting a new spot today. Just getting set up. Must be, you're still in Colorado, right? Must be getting pretty chilly out over there. It's not very warm here. Looks like it's very rocky here today. I should probably put my camera on, huh? That would help. Go back and forth. The weather's been crazy in the 20s and then in the 80s. That sounds like Colorado. I lived there for a long time when I was younger, Charlie. Right after I got out of high school, I met a girl from Colorado and I moved there. And the weather was all over the place, all the time. So I get it. The most amount of snow I ever saw in my life, though, was when I lived in Colorado. That was the most amount of snow ever. Appreciate the 14 people in here. I'm just about ready to throw this magnet in the water. And then we'll see what happens. All right, there we go. Not the best lighting today, but whatever. Gonna move you guys over here. Okay. This new cart isn't really set up for fishing like the other one was. Washington's a place I definitely want to go, though. One of the very few states I've been is I haven't been to Washington and I haven't been to Oregon yet. I'd love to go to Oregon. Hey Emily, how are you? Brandon Mitchell, what's going on, buddy? How are you? Doing all right here. We're just at a new spot today down in Rhode Island. If this spot doesn't work out, then I'll go down to Battleship Cove in Fall River. It's not too far from here. Kind of a weird spot. We may end up having somebody who's been watching the channel for a while. I think he's gonna pop by for a bit. Just some garbage and a Heineken bottle cap today. It's all so far. How many pew-pews? Today 0, but total about 15 so far. What's going on, Norm? How are you?
I'm well, how are you?
Doing all right.
I came by before, I said, he isn't here yet.
No.
I only live right down the road.
That's
all right, brother. I ain't afraid of dirt, brother.
Kind of monkey and muddy.
I worked in a hospital.
Did you?
I've had worse shit in my hands.
I saw this too. So far, nothing. I've thrown like 10 times.
Well, the only thing is, it's shallow.
Yeah, it's shallow, but there's still nothing in it.
Most of the boats always docked on that side.
Right. I did look on Google Earth though, on the pictures of Google Earth.
Squid fishing. Squid fishing. Yeah. Well, back in the old days, the old men used to fish over here for squid.
Okay.
It was very popular. There used to be a fish market. One right around the corner up there.
Right. Well, I saw that too.
No, if they wouldn't have pulled the docks out at the fucking yacht club, that pissed me off. After I just got done telling you, hey, yeah, the fucking docks are going to be until after Halloween.
Yeah, that's all right.
The next day, they send me a thing, oh, we're going to take the docks out.
Well, they got it done for free, and I wouldn't have said no to that either.
No, we got members that don't fucking, we got members that don't show up for anything, and all of a sudden they show up.
Right.
The guys that have been members for fucking 100 years that don't want to do shit.
Do they have a boat launch over there?
Yeah, we got a ramp, we got docks. I got a big pier that goes out in the ocean. I'll show you pictures on it. It's right from the battleship. It's right over the.
I love it. It's driving from the Cape. This is only a little.
Yeah, you got to hike down. That's the difference.
Our first piece of something. Just junk, of course, but looks like a strap for cable, like a Verizon drop.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm
gonna pull.
Just a Verizon drop piece, guys. Yeah, I do love Battleship Cove though, so even if I end up there,
Like I said, I can get you out on the pier. See, that's the dock that's out there. That's what they took in, and we have this dock here.
Okay.
But you're in the channel.
Right.
You can still fish this long section, but there's a big boom at the end that lifts that dock up.
Right. So that's what they removed.
Yeah. The dock is gone, but that big silver thing is a gangplank. We bring it up. But you got this side. I mean,
right.
You can bring it down and you can check it out one day. But
boat launches and stuff like that are always the best. People getting in and out of boats.
Well, the yacht club is the oldest yacht club in the country. One of the oldest yacht clubs in the country.
Really?
1893.
Okay.
It's been there. It was called a boat club. But yeah, like I said, when I saw you doing it, I said, oh, it'd be perfect over there. Get you out on the dock, and you got 30 feet down.
Even just that little pier that's left there, that'd be good.
Listen, you're more than welcome. I'll bring you down there. I'm not in Maine no more, so I'm good.
Where do you go up when you're up in Maine?
I was in Baldwin. I had
How
a
far
season.
up is that?
It's about 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Okay.
It's about 45, 40 minutes south of, actually west of Portland.
Okay.
I'm
My
actually
son's
north
up
of Portland, but northwest of Portland.
My son's in Augusta.
Yeah.
We were there a few weeks ago.
That's nice. I've been up there for 8 summers. 8 years up there. So,
right.
Yeah, it's time to call it.
said you retired too.
I'm retired. That's why I go up to Maine.
Right.
I stay in the city and be aggravated.
That's part of the reason why I do this. I just love
Being by yourself and relaxing.
solitude, you know. And
Dude, I sit there and watch you, trust me. I enjoy just watching you. I ain't gonna do nothing. But I grew up down here, so for me, we used to come through here in the boat.
right.
Flows is over there. That place is expensive as hell.
I've only been here for like 10 minutes.
Yeah. That's why you said you were going down here. I was actually going to suggest this to you at one point.
Well, all I did was I followed the river,
Yeah.
and it came eventually to here.
Yeah.
But there's a whole bunch of spots on the way here too, very similar to the pier that you were showing me. There were a couple of them just like sticking out,
Yeah,
probably
you
like
got
a mile down there.
You got what you call it, you got the Tipsy Seagull, the bar, and all that stuff. You got fish off.
Yeah, people
You're out just as far. You know what I mean?
right. Oh, people are saying the same thing. That probably have better luck on the pier. So listen to us.
Down at the yacht, you never know what's rolling through there.
You know, New Bedford and Fall River, I hate to stereotype everything. I did grow up partially in New Bedford, so I can.
It's the same thing, carbon copy.
I always thought that they were going to kind of sketchy areas. I've yet to find anything dangerous in either town.
I mean, there are, but then you remember on the bottom. That's up the road from where you are at Battleship.
Well, I went to.
Where Lizzie Borden's house is.
Oh, really? Is that close to here?
It's right where you are down by Battleship. Lizzie Borden's house is right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's right up the street in that neighborhood up past her, where that house is up in that neighborhood.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Huh.
That's where most of the shooting is. There's a lot of drugs. It's all drug involved. Most
Right.
of it. But for the most part, people in the city are still decent. I grew up in the city.
Right.
I went to middle school, elementary school, high school. I know lots of people. My old lady's like the mayor of the city.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she knows so many people.
Yeah, my grandmother and stuff. They were, they had houses in New Bedford.
Yeah. Same
Spent a lot of
thing. It's
time
the same
through
kind
there.
of. It was the same kind of people.
It wasn't that bad. I mean, I'm 51, so it's not, back in the
59.
80s, it wasn't that bad. It was still sketchy, but. Yeah, this spot doesn't seem very good at all.
Most of the people, for the most part, people like today. I went to the hardware store. I was doing a couple errands when you texted me,
Right.
and I went to the hardware store, and it was just. And he's got to probably be a few years older than me. I had 2 bags of birdseed, and I had my cane with me. So I'm like, he's like, oh, you're gonna take one of those bags with you. Oh, all right. I carried one of the bags to my truck for him.
There you go.
Not that we were far, but
Yeah.
it was nice of him to offer, and he did it. So, and he come to find out, he knows a friend of mine.
Yeah. The world is very, very small.
Yeah. Well, in Fall River, I mean, pretty much people are like me. Creatures of habit. I do the same thing. I go to the same spots. I try not to leave the house. I have to go somewhere. I worked in a hospital for 20 years in the city. I've seen everybody in the city inside and out. I've seen car accidents. I'd go out to eat and I'd have people, hey, remember me? You actually have my kid's arm. I'm like, you know how many people I x-ray in a day?
Yeah, right.
Some days, you're up to 50, 60 patients you can x-ray in a day.
Is that what you did, X-ray?
I did X-ray, I did CT, I did MRI. The doctors I used to work for lives up on the block. Actually, I think I just saw him driving a white Porsche. Did the white Porsche go by here? Did you notice?
I think I saw
He
one.
came out of here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was him then. Yeah. Because I saw him over there. I said, oh, it's
Newton's not too far. I'm not Newton.
Newport.
That's not too far.
Newport, if you stayed on the highway and just keep going,
Yeah.
be there in around 20 minutes. That's not bad. You got a lot of little towns like, you got Coxie, you got right over the bridge is nice. So you pop over this kind of river bridge, you go down in there, Island Park and all of that. It's kind of pretty.
Right.
The other side, when you go out here and look across,
Yeah.
there's Island Park on that side. Natick Walking Garden. function over there.
That's exactly what I thought it was just going to be today. Just hooks.
Yeah. You got a bunch of them the other day when I was watching. You had hooks, 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 hooks.
And they were huge, like they look like commercial fishermen
Yeah,
hooks.
they're probably lines, long lines.
Because my friend growing up, his dad was a fisherman, commercial fisherman, and he would pay us to sit out in the shed and just bait hooks all day long. And they were the same size hooks. They were diesel.
Space.
Yeah, he just put them all in the totes and then put squid on it. It was the nastiest. It smelled so bad.
That's why I laugh. We talk about shit like that. The kids now, they don't know what it's like to actually do stuff.
No.
When I was a kid, I grew up in Westport too, and we used to go pick potatoes.
Yep.
And everybody said, oh, pick potatoes. Yeah, well, pick potatoes all day long and see how you're feeling.
Yep.
You don't want to touch a potato again. We'd help the farm at the top next to me was hay. They used to get hay trucks, and we used to throw the hay up in the barn for them
Oh,
in the
right.
winter.
I said something like,
So they would pay us dirt money.
Thinking of you
We
if
were all
you wanna
neighborhood
talk.
kids.
Yeah, but that
down
money
there.
back then,
Yeah.
dirt to us now.
And we worked hard. It was hard work. But you come back
that's
all
kinda
ripped
like
up
the
and
thing,
itchy
you
and
know?
scratching, and because the hay gets poking you. And, oh, it was hard. Those baby hay bales aren't light.
Jason, hey, Steven.
That's right. You doing all right.
We're in Tiverton, Rhode Island. What's going on, guys? Yeah, Norm from chat just popped over to say hi. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna toss it maybe a couple more times. And then
Yep.
might try to find someone else. This is not.
Well, like you said, if you're willing, I'll take you down to Yacht Club. I'll get you out on the long dock.
That might
You
work.
can throw down there all you want.
That would probably work. All I think I'm gonna get here is hooks, and that's all it's been, minus that Verizon plan. Yeah, I actually just left PT this morning. They finally discharged me from that.
Was that your shoulder?
Shoulder, yeah. At this point, it's just not getting better. Like, it's not getting any worse. So at this point, I'm just like, whatever. As long as I'm aware of it.
Right. When it starts feeling tweak, you don't go
Right.
go lift it. Nothing ever.
Yeah, and when I use my ladder at work, I just use it a little bit less.
Yep.
I mean, a lot of guys don't want to hear that, but I'm preserving my body over here. I don't care about this stupid job.
59, I'm paying for all the shit I did.
Yeah.
Car accidents and everything else on top of getting hurt at work. Pushing a 400-pound patient around in a wheelchair ain't fun.
Yeah, I can't imagine that.
When I worked at Toby is the one that started doing all the bariatric surgery.
Okay.
So we had to turn the whole hospital. Like legs on the bottom of the toilet, so it can hold a person who weighs 600 pounds.
Good Lord. I watched some videos of that the other day, trying to take somebody out of their house. They had to literally like cut the frame of the door.
When I worked at the hospital over here, we had a guy. He was 35 years old. They had to cut the wall of the house out the window, and they took him out on a flatbed in a hospital bed. They came to the hospital, took a hospital bed, went to his house, cut the hole, put him in the hospital bed, drove him across. He was smoking a cigarette, waving to people like he was at a parade. He was 35 years old. He weighed
was proud of
700. He
it.
weighed 720 pounds.
That's crazy. All right. Guys, I actually think we're going to dip another spot, or I'm going to try to. This one is nothing. I've been here. We've been live for 20 minutes, and I haven't caught anything but a hook. So I'm going to shut this live off. We'll come back in about, I don't know, a few minutes.